Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're in DSW, seeing what's new, and if you like these videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and let's go shopping. First of these new sandals from Franco Sarto. They have that round toe, the toe wrap with the sling back and the gold hardware, and they're $59.99. From Dolce Vita, they have these beaded flip-flops. They have that band across rubbered bottom. These are $49.99, and then they also come in brown. Also new from Dolce Vita are these strap with the buckle, raffia, and black stripe. They have that bottom, and these are $49.99. Also have these slides from Dolce Vita. They have that square toe, the raffia wrap, a little bit of a heel in this beigey color, and then also in an ivory. They're both for $59.99. So from Dolce Vita are these little slingbacks. They have that square toe with the gold hardware and the slingback. These are $49.99. Little simple flip-flops with the gold trim. These are in the nude. There's pink, black, and white, and they're $49.99. And they have this wrap style. These have that square toe, chunky heel. It has that raffia block heel in the gold. They also have this nude color and ivory, and these are $59.99. So from Dolce Vita are these flip-flops. So these have the double wrap. It has that knotted detail with the gold beading, a little bit of a chunky heel, and they're $59.99. Also from Dolce Vita, this is the D by Dolce Vita. They have that toe wrap, the one band, a little bit of a heel in the brown, also in black, and they're $49.99. Crown vintage slides. This has a little bit of a straw detail in the pink. They have blue and ivory, and they're $34.99. So from Crown Vintage, these have that crisscross strap, this sling back in the black with the silver. There's also this brown with the gold, ivory with the gold, and they're $29.99. New Betsey Johnson flip-flops. These have that platform bottom or flat form with all of that flower detailing. These are $119.99. And then also from Betsey Johnson with the oversized flowers, the little buckle. Those are $129.99. And then with the jellies with the flowers, and these are $59.99. Next 6 flip-flops with the little trim, the gold hibiscus flower in the nude. They also have black, and they're $39.99. Madden flip-flops. These have the square toe, the little gold ball detail. I think we saw at Walmart for the Madden NYC something similar, but this is a really pretty material. They also have the nude, the blue, and these are $59.99. Madden slides. These have that square toe. It has that memory foam bottom. They're also available in wide width, in the black, also in the cognac and the ivory, and they're $54.99. The H-style sandals from Steve Madden. These have the square toe. This one has the raffia with the beading. They also have the black. There's white, cognac. Look how pretty. I love like the multicolor because you compare this with so many different things. They have this open knit suede, $89.99, $79.99. The solids are $69.99, and this raffia is $79.99. So new slide from Steve Madden. These have the square toe, the beading, the double strap, and these are $59.99. Vita double strap jellies. We saw something similar at Target. Oh, and also Walmart. These are $69.99. And then they have a jelly flip-flop with the faux leather bottom. These are only $39.99. These look like a more elevated jelly with that leather material. BCB Generation foam wedge flip-flops. Look at the little rhinestone. And they're $39.99. Madden grilled jellies. These have the double buckle and the clear with the black polka dot, also the blue check, and these are $34.99. So Kate Spade flip-flops. They have a foam with the peppers, the blue with the floral, and yellow with the lemons. Those are $39.99. Kurt Geiger sandal. This has that foam bottom, the sling back. All the colors are $89.99. And the yellow box. I used to love these flip-flops. A little denim with the rhinestones, the lace. These are $34.99. And then they also have a fit flop with that arch support. How cute. Those are $34.99. Core's basic flip-flop is $58.96 with the little MK. They have a Roxy slide. These are $49.99. The shells. Also from Roxy, these are the double band footbed bottom, and they're $54.99. I have a Look for Less from Mix 6. This one has the square toe, the little toe wrap with the gold band. These are $39.99. Also from Mix 6, they have these sandals, another Look for Less. The square toe, that gold strap. These are $29.99 in the black with the gold. And then ivory looks like it has silver. These are Bernardo. It's a really high quality jelly. It has that square toe, all the little strap details with the sling back, and they're $139.99. Kurt Geiger flip-flop in the gold. Look at the rhinestones. The little bird. These are $89.99. It's Camuto toe wrap sandals. These have the round toe, that suede detail with the ankle strap, and then they also have a black faux leather, and these are $59.99. These are really pretty from Vince Camuto with the buckle. They have that square toe, the little sling back, and these are $69.99. It's Camuto heels. These have that square toe, chunky heel with the sling back, and they're $49.99. Also from Vince Camuto, these have that square toe, chunky heel, and these are $49.99. New slides from Madden Girl. These have the square toe, the little beaded detail, and they're $49.99. Also from Madden Girl are these slides. These have the round toe. Has a faux leather material at the bottom with all the pearls, and these are $49.99. Madden Girl cherry slides. These are similar to the ones that they have at Walmart, but I feel like these are more sleek. Like they're not as chunky on the side. And these are $44.99. How cute these flip-flops are from Madden Girl. They have all the little shells. These are $59.99. And then they have a rhinestone pair. It's a little bit of a platform. And they're $49.99. Lucky slides. These are made of a really nice, I don't know if it's leather, but the bottom is rubber. And these are $49.99. The Vita wedges. These have the square toe, the double band. We saw something similar at Target. They also have this raffia, and they're $79.99. We also have a platform slide from Steve Madden. This has that chunkier bottom, and then the band, and these are $109.99. New wedges from Steve Madden. So just a little bit of a wedge with the gold buckle. They're pretty lightweight. They have medium and wide width, and the cognac also in the black. And they're $59.99. These are kind of cool with the little cutout on the side. These are $69.99 from Steve Madden. Of these wedges from Steve Madden. These have the cork look bottom, and they're $69.99. New heels from 9 West. These look so high, and they're $79.99. They have the little ankle strap in the patent leather. These are a little light lower with the smaller heel. Round toe, the crisscross, and these are $79.99. How fun these are with the crystal heel, the flowers in there. The double band, these are $79.99. I got these from Cushionaire. They're probably my most worn shoes right now. And I would have thought I would go for these that much. But they have the square toe, kitten heel. These are $44.99 in the black. They also have white. Also from Mix 6, they have these heels. These have the square toe, that knotted detail in the gold, also in black. They're $39.99. These little slides, they have that round toe, not too high of a heel with the mesh in the black, and then they also have the clear. Also from Mix 6, these have the round toe, not too high of a heel, the ankle strap in the pink, white, black, and they're $29.99. I usually don't do these videos, or haven't done them in a while, because weird things happen to them, like with overseas, and I don't know why they just like to mess up this video. So I mean, they're not that easy to do, but they have the round toe. These have that chunky heel, $39.99. They also come in gold And then they have these from Mix6 with the round toe, the little chunky heel. These look really expensive and they're pretty affordable. $29.99. And they also come in the patent ivory and black, nude and gold. So from Mix6, these have the round toe chunky heel, $39.99. They have these strappy mules for $44.99. They also come in the white. Love these. Look how expensive. They're from Fry. They're only $89.97, but these look good. And the heel isn't too heavy. And then they also have them in this color combo. But I always like a clog because I could walk around a lot and they're comfortable. Also new T-strap heels from Naturalizer. These have the square toe, chunky heel in the black, also in the nude, and they're $79.99. Crocs are on sale. Now these are with the fur. I don't have these, but I have these with the rhinestones. I might have showed them. I don't think I did on here. I got them from my, TikTok shop. But they have the rhinestones around. I love these, especially when it rains. They also have this nude color, and they made them to look like leather. And they're $69.99. Vita platforms. These have the 1 inch lift, the chunky heel. These are $79.99. Also new from Dolce Vita. These have the square toe, the gold detail with the ankle strap. They're $64.99. Also from Dolce Vita, these have these heels. They have the round toe, not too high of a heel, with the raffia. These are $89.99. Charles David with the little double band. They have the square toe. These are $69.99. I love the Mark Fisher shoes. Look how cute these are with the cherries. These are $69.99. They also come in this pink pattern. They have a mule. Look how cute. And then a slingback. These are all $64.99. They have the black and then also the red. So from Mark Fisher, these have that square toe thong style with the kitten heel. Kind of remind me of Coach with the round toe. They have the gold buckle. They're from Franco, Sarto, and they're $74.99. You guys know I love a clog. These are from Coach and 4. They have the platform slingback, really high quality. These are $109.99. The Look for Less from Steve Madden. These have that T-strap. Well, look at the heel. And they are $89.99. It's her pick. The girl from that summer house. Mules from Steve Madden. So these have that pointed toe, not too high of a heel, knotted detail. These are $79.99. We have Aldo heels. Look how fun with the little gold detail. They're open toe with an ankle strap, and they're $149.99. Vince Komodo, little floral. These have that square toe, chunky heel. They're $59.99. They also have a nude, a black faux leather, and then a brown suede and the burgundy. And Katie's always can't go wrong with their prices. $34.99 with the bow. It's really cute. Or Kelly and Katie, $44.99. They have the floral, a black, a nude. Higher option in that similar style, black, white, nude. And then this is, I think, the shorter heel. No, it's a higher one than the blue. $44.99. And then how cute are these? Another designer Look for Less. And they also have those in a nude and a black, and they're $59.99. Favorite Jessica Simpson. These have the square toe, bow, high heel. They're like a gold satin material, 30% off. Also with the bow in the navy, $64.99. Cute are these. I think I need these. I would just wear them every day. Just like $59.99. So new from Jessica Simpson, they have these heels. They have that pointed toe, not too high of a heel, and the ivory. They have brown, and they're $64.99. Edelman little fuzzy heels in satin material. They also have a blue. They're $129.99. Slingbacks from Mark Fisher with the pointed toe. Those are $74.99. Then they have this style in the black patent, also in the raffia. Those are $64.99. And also from Mark Fisher with the bow and the patent. I guess patent's in right now. They have $64.99, $64, $64.99. And seeing all the Betsey Johnson shoes. Those are cute. The little sling back. They also have them in the black with the smaller heel. And a white. These are pretty. I love all white in the summer. You do like an all white look in these. And then I've been wanting these for a while. I might have tried them on, and like I saw them in Ross, but I don't know, I think they were like a half size too small. And then look how cute, these are Circus New York by Sam Edelman. How adorable. Leopard from Chinese Laundry. These have the square toe, not too high of a heel, and they're $59.99. In stocks, they're $117.96. They have a rose gold double buckle. A multiple buckle. These are $117.96. The pewter and gold. These are $174. Big buckle sandals. And then the thong style with the flowers, $154. They also have them in white. The multi-strand in this black is $139.99. This is another line from Birkenstock. They have the triple buckle, $119. And $123 for the black. Also new slides from Katie. These have the round toe fabric with the bow in the white, black, blue, gold, the floral. They're $29.99. Also have this little flat ankle strap from Kelly and Katie, $29.99 in the black, white, the raffia, and the floral. And then they also have this beaded one is $39.99. Dr. Scholl's slides. These have the buckle, the rubbered bottom. I don't like Dr. Scholl's. I don't like that brand. Their shoes are cute, but I think they're mean company. They have this Ralph Lauren slide, and they are $144.99. To end the video, thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.